What's up? What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk. It is your boy TD coming back at you all with another one. We have an amazing topic that we just have to discuss. I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, and I'm just going to keep it real, give you my true thoughts on what's going on with the quarterback battle in camp right now with Josh Rosen versus Ryan Fitzpatrick. Y'all definitely going to want to tune into this one, but on your way in here, make sure you show your love and support and hit that like button for your boy so that we can get this video over 200 likes and we can get more people to join the channel, guys. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, but we got to dive in. We got to talk about Josh Rosen and Ryan Fitzpatrick today, the first day wearing pads on the field, ladies and gentlemen. It was the first day where it went down. Oh my gosh, it got real today. I'm so excited to discuss it. I'm going to give y'all about 30 seconds to come in the room. I really do hope everybody's getting the notifications. But before we even get started, can someone in the chat section let me know if you can hear me, because I am using other equipment today because I am on the road having family time with my sisters and my parents and everyone. So let me know in the comment section. I just want to verify on every video I do down here that you all can hear me so that we don't have an issue where you all don't hear me. I can hear you. I appreciate that, Aiden Turner. And thanks for being the first one in the room and the first one to comment. Again, guys, hit that like button on your way in. Jay Orion is in the room. What's up, TD? We can hear you. I'm glad you can hear me, man. I'm so glad you can hear me. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive in. Man, what a day for training camp. We have so much to discuss, and I'm going to be going live later again, discussing other topics as well. But right now, we got to get into this quarterback situation. We got to get into this quarterback situation because it's real. And listen, I'm going to say this before I even get started. Don't come at me starting to say, oh, TD flipping sides, this and that, that, and this. Man, I call it how it is. I'm not an arrogant person. I'm humble enough to know that if I'm seeing evidence of X, and then I'm going to go with that evidence and let it be what it is. So my opinion can change on an ongoing basis. Let's just dive right in and talk about it, man. Josh Rosen. I'm going to tell y'all why, in my opinion, Josh Rosen has earned the starting position. Not the starting position to start the season, but right now he has earned the right to start with the first unit starting in camp on Monday. He's earned the right. Listen, let me break down why and explain to you all why TD is flipping like this, okay? First and foremost, let's just keep it 100. Fitzpatrick has outplayed him in mini camps, OTAs, and training camp so far, minus today, of course. But the overall body of work, Fitzpatrick has still outplayed him. The overall body of work, right? But at the end of the day, your real gauge is when the pads go on, the intensity rises, there's more physicality. How do you perform? And shockingly enough, now we're not going to sit here and act delusional and act like Josh Rosen had a Tom Brady day. I mean, I'm not even going to sit here and act like he had a Tannehill day. Y'all beat me up about it, whatever. But I'm not going to sit here and act like that. But at the end of the day, when the pads went on and we had some real action, that's all. That's what I care about. And Rosen had a better day than Fitzpatrick. Now, do I say Rosen needs to go ahead and run with first team to be the starter? I'm not saying all that. But right now, coaches need to make sure that on Monday, Rosen comes out and gets first unit snaps. And let me go further on why I say that. And we're going to talk about Fitzpatrick real quick. He's been feeling himself. He's been feeling great. He's been feeling good. He's been feeling amazing about everything that he's been doing on the field. It's almost sometimes they can develop a worry-free mentality and a gunslinger mentality and a loose mentality. And it showed today when those pads came on. Fumbling snaps with Kilgore, underthrowing receivers, getting crushed with the protections. And y'all, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen on Monday, but mark my words. If I know Flores well, we might see Rosen taking first snaps because you got to put a fire under Fitzpatrick as well. You have to put a fire under Fitzpatrick and let him know. Don't sit here and think that the position is automatically yours. You got this kid who everybody's been saying he's playing like a kid, and you're playing like a grown man. You got him out playing you when it matters the most, when the pads go on, when the full element of football starts to play. Go out there with the first team, Josh Rosen. Now, when this change happens, because I have a good sense of feeling like it's going. When they give Rosen his shot and his opportunity, oh man, I'm sorry guys, I think it was a connection issue. But when Rosen shows up, and he gets those first team reps, he's going to have to take advantage of them. He's going to have to actually perform well and not sit here and continue to make all these little, rookie type mistakes, these kid type mistakes, these players, trying to even make a practice squad type mistakes. He's going to be given an opportunity. The real thing we have to look for is when he's given that opportunity, what is he going to do with it? I am sitting here right now advocating for Rosen to get more snaps with the first unit, starting out practice, primarily getting majority of the snaps with the first unit and trying to see how he handles that. It's easy for us to dog Rosen so far in camp and talk about how Fitzpatrick has outplayed him and he's so much better. I mean, it's fair. But at the same token, we also have to realize at some point they have to have this kid running with the first unit primarily. I'm not talking about get thrown in there here and there. I'm talking about get just as many snaps that Fitzpatrick has been getting primarily and see how he does. So at the end of the day, when he gets his shot, I'm just at a state in a point right now. What is he going to do with it? But I think that needs to happen sooner than later. Go ahead on Monday and see what this kid does in training camp with the first unit and give him his shot. Shout out to True Fins fan for coming in, the first mod in the chat section. Y'all hit that like button for me, man. Hit that like button. But yes, Rosen has the opportunity to take this thing if he just turns it around and pick. And you know what? Let's keep it 100 too. He has to be better than he was today regardless. It was a big positive sign for him. He still has to be better than he was today, but it's a good starting point. It's a good starting block. And it made me, and it kind of made me upset with Fitzpatrick today. It made me upset with Fitzpatrick. Do you know how we would have felt if Fitzpatrick would have came out today and lit it up like he was doing the last few days and in OTAs? Oh my gosh, we would have felt like we had the quarterback. Oh my gosh. But Fitzpatrick didn't do that, and it doesn't make a Dolphin fan rest easy. I know once again we'll always continue to talk about TD is early in training camp. Everything I talk about, people say it's early in training camp. Just wait, things will. No, we evaluate them now. Because next week you're saying it's still technically early. Then a week after that, well, we're in the middle, we're going to see how you do on the back end. Then a week after that, yeah, I mean, it is to be concerned about, but I think he'll be fine. No, we got to know what we're going to be doing now, man. We have to know. Let me check to see what y'all saying in this chat section. What's good with you, Dan? Hello, TD. It's football time. Yes, it is, baby. No, I last heard Fitz still has the advantage. Of course, he still has the advantage because if you look at the overall body of work. But what Rosen did today when the pads, come on, man, you got to evaluate pads over anything. You got to evaluate play with pads over play with anything, man. You have to. I don't care if you give me 10 amazing practices out of pads and you look trashy in the one practice with pads. No, you just wiped out all that crap. Trust me, TD will look good without pads. I can pick a position. I'm sure I can do very well without pads. Hell, I don't care if it's the O-line or D-line. Without pads, I might be all right. Maybe not, but I get my point. But no, man. Listen, yes, Fitzpatrick still has the advantage. I'm not saying he doesn't. But at this time, it's the coaches that need to say Fitzpatrick still has the advantage, but let's go ahead and give Rosen primarily the first team rep. See how he handles it. Now let's see how Rosen handles taking a back seat. Let's see if his mentality, his attitude, and if he's uplifting those guys and making them look good. I mean, you heard it here first. Let's see if it happens Monday. We'll see. This is the type of stuff I expect a coach like Flores to do. All right. Um, hey, dude, I still think Ryan should be starter for first two games. Every time he's a starter, he's always starts off 2-0, then goes bad. Hey, Pinky, I'm not saying he's not going to start game one. I'm not saying Rosen should start game one. I'm just talking about right now with the competition we see in camp. Rosen should be with the first unit on Monday and then evaluated daily. Now, if he goes with that first unit on Monday and plays just the same way he did when he was with the second units all week, not good at all, then you switch it right back again the very next day. But you got to see if you can take a kid like Rosen and build off of his successes to motivate him as well. There's different unique ways you can try to get a player engaged and get them going. And this will be a good opportunity for the Dolphins. Y'all hit that like button, guys. We don't want, if we got 19 in the room, 12 likes, hit that like button, man. Let's bring it up to 19. All right, let me read more. Okay. Unless it changed today. Yeah, it was a difference today, true. It was a difference, man. How about X at 55 on top 100 list? I was actually going to talk about that later or tomorrow when I get a chance, because that was a good look for X, and I'm going to give you my breakdown on that. So remember that, North. Make sure you're checking my videos out. I am going to cover the X being the 55th ranked best player in the NFL, and that's pretty impressive. That's a beautiful thing. Breaking the top 100, you're legit, okay? So y'all keep that in mind, all right? I think that's some BS. Talk to me, True. What do you think? What are you talking about? What up, Chad? I see you in the comment section. Chad Marshall. Hey, Chad, did you join the mod squad? I don't know if I saw you in there, man. It's a link on my community tab. You need to click on it and join the me and you as friends so I can add you to the mod squad. All right. But he will move up. Who we talking about, True? Let me know. North Ender said facts. I don't remember what the fact was about, but all right. Appreciate you, man. You got to wait till preseason to really tell. Till preseason to really tell. Yeah, that's true, but what do you think is going to happen that's going to help them make the decision on who's starting preseason? What's happening now is going to determine who starts preseason. I mean, really, you can't wait to preseason to tell. You got to tell right now, because what if Rosen is the guy, but Fitzpatrick is starting preseason and Fitzpatrick is playing against the first unit? And then when Rosen comes in, he's playing against second unit defenses. That still don't tell us nothing. That's why you can't wait to preseason. You got to see if you can get this man up to par now to earn the right to say, let me start him a preseason game and see what happens. That's what that got to be. You know, you can't wait to a week and a half or 2 weeks from now. We got to start evaluating this and knowing now. I see TD as a tight end or a DL. I will put myself around the tight end and linebacker if I don't feel like, bruising my body up. If I don't mind and I'm willing to sacrifice the body, then I'll thump at the linebacker position. All right, X got snubbed on Madden on the top 100 list. He's way too low on both. Listen, all this talk about whether X should be higher or lower on any list or any rankings. Listen, the truth is he can't prove that from last year's play. You got to prove that the year after you became that guy. Come on, y'all. Let's keep it real here. You don't prove nothing because you were that guy last year. Every superstar player proved their superstardom the year after people said you were that guy. So this year is the year that will determine who X will be for his career, or at least revered as. You know what I mean? So we'll see, man. Very happy Rosen has stepped up when the pads are on. I'm actually happy too, and I'm excited. I still don't want to rush the kid, but we got to manage it the right way. Give him them first team reps. Build his confidence. I see how he handles it. Pads make a difference. It's not basketball where you play in shorts. If you can't play with the pads on, what good are you? That's my whole point, David. That's my whole point. That's why I'm disappointed in what Fitzpatrick gave us today. And I'm not. And let me be clear. I'm not sitting here raving about Rosen balled out today. He did not ball out today, but Rosen made a good stride for the better. For a positive, it was a positive. It was a move in the right direction. That's all I can give you. It was a move in the right direction, and you can do nothing but be happy about it. All right. What's up with Sam? You think he's going to be our middle linebacker? I have a great reason to feel he is. I'm still going to do a video on him, but I thought that this one took precedence over it. I had to get this one out there first. I know I keep pushing that video, but a part of me also want to just keep on seeing, when Flores start giving more defined things, because we'll see, man. Back for Anthony, another TD. That's right, Samuel. You heard me about Wilkins in the fullback position on goal line drills, right? Yeah, it was goal line drills, but yes, man, why not? He's a big body. Cox was getting, ate up a few times a day, but, there's mixed reports about Cox. They said he still had a good day. It's just that he got ate up a few times on some situations, but why not have a guy like Christian Wilkins also playing fullback? Is his body structure not made for it? Is he not a bruiser? Is he not? And look what he did in college. Do you know that the man ran the ball, caught the ball, and did stuff like that in college? Come on, man. Look it up. Look it up, man. So this will be interesting. That'll be another. I'm not going to sit there and put it back. Look at all the D linemen we got. Christian Wilkins going to be on the D line, but it's times that goal line situation, 4th and 1, we in the fourth quarter. No, 4th and goal on the goal line, we in the fourth quarter. Don't be surprised if a Christian Wilkins don't come up out there, a bigger body than Cox, putting more. Come on, man. Come on. This coaching staff is impressing me every day, man. They're impressing me every day, man. Man, Cox got a big wake-up call today. Welcome to the NFL. That is so true, David, but I see it two ways. He got a wake-up call because he got smashed a few times, but when he got smashed, technically he still completed his task from what I hear. It's like if Kiko destroyed him, he still rendered Kiko useless on making the rest of the play. So I don't know. I got to see the film myself. And I'll check out what I can and give a better assessment later on, man. And Kilgore, TD in my house. Go Fins. What up, Victor? And Kilgore, you play like you practice, practice like you play. You better know it. I don't care about rankings. I want to see it. You bet exactly, El Burgess. That's how they treated Richard Sherman, and OBJ. What do you mean? Let me know. I'm not jumping out the window over one practice. No, me either, El Burgess. But I'm putting 3 practices together. And on Monday, I'm gonna be talking about 4 practices. You got to understand my assessment. Every time you see me live or make a video, my assessment is not just based off of one day. It's the overall. That's why I started this telling y'all Fitzpatrick still has the overall better body of work in camp so far. But today was y'all get my point, man. Well, I know I'm behind the chat because I'm trying to keep up. I want to comment on what you're saying. I'm way at the top, and y'all are saying I'm behind at the bottom. I get it. So it's going to be like that. I'm just trying to address some of the things that are being said to make it more interactive, make sure I check some of the stuff y'all talking about. TD, I need your number. For what, Shanika? You got to let me know. Email me, tdfanstalk@yahoo.com. tdfanstalk@yahoo.com. And we'll go from there, all right? Heck, thank you, that's crazy. Heck, I don't know it. True. Also, Sterling Shepard yesterday. This is the time to make mistakes. Got in the regular season. Rip in the house, y'all. Hey, Rip a legend, man. Woohoo, TD. How you like those pads on TD? Even heard Rosen outplayed Fitzpatrick today, and Balaj and Drake did pretty good. Give me the update. We talk about quarterbacks right now. I was going to do like a longer stream when I got the time later about just the overall as far as, you know what, I might actually do that next, the Drake versus Balaj stream. Talk about what we saw there. So y'all make sure y'all tune into that one, man. If you want to hear about what I think about Drake Balaj situation today, and there's some very interesting stuff. I'm going to be reading off of some stuff that I heard happen in camp today. with those guys, the real gameplay action and what happened during that time, it's kind of skewed. Whenever I did my research on it, because all I've been doing is reading for the last hour, we got in from the splash pad and had fun. I fed the kids lunch, bathed all of them. My daughter went with her grandmother over to my other sister's house, so I got two babies napping right now, and two of them in there playing Xbox One. And I just came out here to chill with y'all after I took my shower. So, and after that, I was reading what was happening in camp, so watching a few videos as far as highlights and things like that they released, the pictures, everything. And it's kind of skewed when they talk about Balazs and Drake's situation today. And we're going to talk about that in another stream, but I'll bring that fire to y'all too, man. If we are trading receivers, the Giants should be buyers. I did a video on it yesterday. Go check it out, man. Absolutely, El Burgess. I don't know if you've seen it, Burgess. I did a video on that yesterday. Giants lost 2 receivers, now 3, at least for the first 4 games. The other 2 is out longer. So I know they're calling Greer and a few other teams, and we have a lot to offer. So we'll see. Let's talk about my sleeper linebacker. You talk about Sam? Is that what you talking about? Where's Pete? Well, Pete supposed to be at the NFL.com checking out the prices on my Mika jersey. But hey, Pete might have just started headed home after he heard how practice went today. I don't know. We'll see. Remember when OBJ made that one-handed catch and Richard Sherman made that play in the playoffs and said he was the best corner off one play? Same as OBJ. This Travis Dolphins. Shout out to you, Travis. Oh, that's who it is. I'm thinking it's a Shanika and stuff. I'm like, I get a little weary. Ain't no feminist type thing over here. TD is neutral for everybody, but I see the name Shanika and like we need to talk on the phone and stuff. I'm like, hold on, I'm married. Just email me. Let me see what they inquiry about. But I get it. That's Travis man. That's the homie. All right, bro. For sure, man. I might do some call-ins in a little bit. We'll see. Are you going to any Dolphin games this year? I'm going to see them versus Steelers October 28th, my first Dolphins game. I'm going to be live. Listen, I'm going to quite a few this year. We already got our trip booked for Dallas, so we heading on the road with our team. It's a win-win for us because it gives my wife an opportunity to go see her entire family. So it's kind of a win-win trip. I should be at the Ravens game 1. I may be at a game, the next week game. I'm going to that Eagles game later in the year for sure. Those are the ones I know. The other ones are up in the air because some of them I want to be home with my background, just watching, giving y'all live reaction how I started out last year. I can't go to every game. And I'm going to gauge y'all because I'm going to be at the game trying to stream live, but I can't show the field because they'll shut my channel down, I'm sure. And it'll be probably lawsuits coming my way, but I'll probably be live right there at the game, cheering, telling y'all what's going on play by play, but being there. Okay. So we'll see. I hope it works out, man. I hope it's not going to be a reception issue at the stadium with the jammers and all those cell phones. I just hope it will hurt my heart to go to the Ravens game, be live, and it just ain't working out. And now I ain't got a stream for y'all on Sunday. That would literally just tell me, man, I'm just going to stay home for the rest of the season. Because I know, hey, trust me, I'm not going to the game for me because I'm not even a huge proponent of actually going to games, believe it or not. I enjoy being at home chatting with y'all the whole time anyway. But if it works where I'm there and I can chat with y'all, I got to do it because I want to make this community huge. Me going to the game is really more so about tailgating, pregame. I will have 40,000 family members at the game. That's an opportunity for me to get there. If the game starts at noon, for me to get there at 10 a.m., walk around tailgate and tell people about TD Fans Talk. Y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm out there with 40,000 of our people. That's why I want to go to the game. So that when we having these community chats, you see the chat is already moving fast. But at some point next year, I want this chat to be rolling, just our people. We got Dolphin fans showing up on this channel live. I mean, we almost at 5,000 subscribers. We're about 160 away. I'm trying to get to 5,000 before the season starts. It's gonna happen. I mean, we've been see football has come back, and we've been getting like 40, 50 a day. So it's going to happen. So if you ain't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well, guys. We got 48 in the room, only 25 likes. Show your love, all right? Some people donate to the channel. Some people share videos. But the best way you can show your love is hitting that like button. We're going to try to get 200 likes on this video as well. I told y'all this morning I wanted 200 likes on the video, and it already got 175. So by tomorrow, we'll have the 200, and that's what's up. That's everybody showing your love and support, man, and appreciating what I do. This is free content. You know, I mean, people don't pay for this. Y'all tune in to YouTube and you enjoy. You get content about your team because it's a lot of people ain't doing it right for us. You turn on ESPN, they don't represent our team right. You turn on FS1, they disrespect our team. Yeah, you turn on some of the local channels, they can care less. So I try to do what I can to be more informative, bring y'all that real Miami Dolphins news and good analysis and opinion, whether you agree or not. But that's why I do call-ins now. I really like when people disagree. Give me the logic so the fans can hear a different logic and let them decide. TD ain't biased. Oh, I'm going to attack you if I disagree. But I ain't biased. I want to hear other point of views. You know, I want to hear people tell me I'm wrong and tell me why, because I want to be more educated. Oh, wow, I didn't think of it that way. Good to know. It ain't likely to happen because TD be on point, but I'm just saying, let me get back and put my humble cap on, you know. Put my humility cap back on. Hey, TD, I heard Prince and Wilkins got a little heated today. Yes, they did. As Pop said to the Spurs in 2016, I want me some nasty. This team must get physical in the first 4 games of the season. Hey, they did, and more than anything, you don't usually hear that out of rookies. Christian Wilkins has put his stamp all over today. That's another guy we're going to do a video on later. Christian Wilkins, the stuff that I read that he put his stamp on today, he was all over the place. He was destroying that middle of the line. He was being very impactful. So when they say, oh, Balaj, he had a good day, but he didn't do as good as he's been doing when the pad's on, that had a lot to do with Christian Wilkins. And in some cases, it doesn't matter which running back was back there. It didn't matter which one, because the same thing was happening to Drake. On a 4th and goal, Christian Wilkins and Minka combined to stuff Kalen Balaj. And to end the second quarter of practice, they did the same thing to stop Kenyon Drake at the goal line and not let him in. So that's why I was saying earlier, they kind of skewing that stuff up. But we'll talk about that later, man. Let me see. TD, I will see you tailgate. That's right, baby. That's right. We eating good pregame. Well, I don't know if I'm really cooking, man, because, you know, people be wanting to sue you for anything. Oh, that hot dog wasn't done or whatever. I don't know. You know how people crazy, man. But I'll be at the Eagles game. Hey, Mr. 305, you better be there. You better be there Saturday night because we're going to have a pregame party before that Eagles game. And we still got to set up the pregame party for the Ravens game where we can all meet up somewhere close to the stadium at some type of restaurant, bar, club, whatever has the setting to where we can be out there meeting each other in person and having a good time together that night before the next day when the Miami Dolphins take care of business and go 1-0. That's right, I said it. Take care of business and go 1-0, baby. All right, wow, TD Hearns come in on Friday and already scored on the D. OTD, I see some wide receiver trades coming, my man. Thanks for the update on defensive tackle Christian Wilkins. Can't wait to see him in action, man. Man, how can you not be in love with what we're seeing and hearing and everything right now? How can you not? This is what you live for, man. This is what you live for, man. Especially Skip and Shannon. That's mostly Brady and LeBron and sport in between. You're so right. And it's sad, too, because I love the Undisputed Show. I love Skip and I love Shannon. But you're right. I mean, more people need to start saying that. It ain't nothing but the LeBron and Brady show. LeBron, Cowboy, Brady show. It's nothing but the LeBron, Cowboy, Brady show. You might as well just call it that. And then it'd be more respected. Okay. TD, you ever think about doing a scouting report on the Dolphins' opponents? Oh, I do. You go check me out last year. When the season starts, right before the season starts, I scout everybody. I tell you, I talk about the team, the dynamic, the coaches. I talk about why they're different from last year, what offseason moves they did and why they did them, what they hope that it turns out to be. See, so some of y'all new to this channel. Y'all must be wasn't here last year. Y'all must be wasn't here last year. Now don't get me wrong. Maybe later in the year, the last 4 or 5 games, I may have didn't do it as consistent, but things happen. Right? But I get more consistent. Y'all already know. TD, you ever? Oh, I just read that. Go to Bocammers. Hey, in NOYB, whenever we setting this thing up, make sure y'all let me know. I'll probably do a live stream getting y'all opinion. What y'all think? Most underrated player on the Fins. You asking me? Or have you told me? Yeah, Pete in the building. Pete, man, I know Rose's play today made you hold off on getting my jersey, but listen, man, you might as well get it now, man. They might have a 5% discount, man. If you wait to Fitzpatric start, you're gonna pay full price. I'm just saying. The player I want to see improve is Devontae Parker. Don't we all? I feel bad for him for always getting hurt, but I believe in him to be a stud in the league. You know what, Pinky? Me and you share the same sentiments, man. 52 people, 54 people in the room. Y'all hit that like button, guys. If you can't find the like button, because really some people just can't find it. If you can't find it, all you got to do is move the chat, go to the regular video, hit the like button, bring the chat back. That's it. That's all you got to do. Yeah, you're right. Shanika, Travis, It's just crazy every time I say Shanika. All right. Oh man, I didn't even bring my phone out here. But you know what? Y'all give me 20 seconds and I'll be out here on my phone. I'm gonna do some call-ins and then I'll put the number in the chat section. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. One moment. Oh, we got more people flooding in the room. Y'all hit that like button while I set this up. Give me a second. Let me go back. Y'all forgive me. I'm about to put the number in the comment section. Oh man, why is it doing this? Shout out to everybody in the room. Y'all hit that like button, guys. All right, here we go. Phone number right here. 914-32. All right, if you want to call in. We're gonna be talking about Rosen Fitzpatrick right now. Y'all give me y'all thoughts. If you want to call in right now, the number is below, and I'm gonna take maybe 2 calls, and that's it, and then we'll end the stream, and then I might go live in about 5 minutes after that about another subject about today. If y'all want to tune in, this is TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Thank everybody who's supporting. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Nah, Pete better call in with my jersey, man. Oh, yeah, Pete need to call in on this subject. His boy had a little bit better day today. Thank you for calling TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. Who do we have on the line?
Hey, what's going on, TD?
Who is this?
What's good, homie?
What's up? This Shake Money?
Yeah, what's good?
I'm good. Shake, talk to us, man. What do you think about today?
I think it's progress. You know what I mean? I think my feelings on Technicalities. I think this is the type of day that you need to make mistakes because that way the coaches know, okay, this is what your weaknesses are. This is how we're going to use you. This is your strengths and your weaknesses come through these types of drills. So you don't do it during game day.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather somebody makes mistakes now and plays perfect on a game than plays perfect on every practice and then mess up the ball during real time.
You're spot on with that. You're spot on with that. It's a good opportunity, and we don't need to be too hard about the mistakes, even for Fitzpatrick. It's an opportunity for coaches to evaluate what caused him to make the mistakes and start working on it now. So you see, it's always the mold with Flores and O'Shea. Development, getting you better, getting you better, getting you better, getting you better. Of course, they don't want you making the mistakes, but since you made them, let's go ahead and figure out how we can teach you not to make them again. Because if you make them after we teach you how not to make them again, that's when we have an issue. Not now, since you made the mistake, now we get to teach you. But if it becomes a repeated thing, now they know what they have. It's a question whether it's skill versus will. If it's will, they can teach that all day. But if it's skill, they can teach that all day. But if it's will, hey, they know the type of guy that they got, and he doesn't belong on the roster. So good assessment on that. What else you got for us? Anything else?
Not much, man. I just hope that look, I'm on Team Drake, and I'll tell you this. I want to do one of my own because I donate to the channel once in a while.
Yes.
I tell you what, if Balaj is the starter September day 1, I will donate $40 to your channel.
If Balaj is the starter,
day 1.
Y'all starting to make a lot of commitments to TD Fizz Talk. I'm gonna have to actually.
I've donated in the past. So
absolutely, Shake Money. That's why I'm happy you called.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's why I'm happy you called. But I'm gonna have to call Flores now, man. I'm gonna be like, hey, Flores, if you want to start Drake, just give Balaj the first snap. Give Balaj the first snap. y'all about to make me make a few phone calls so I can and tell him make sure Rosen don't start so I can get this money from Pete too. But hey, I'm gonna hold you to it, Shake Money.
All right. Hey, listen, one last thing. Even though like I said, I'm 14 great. I still listen to you because there's a famous saying that goes, if you open your mouth, you only speak what you know. But if you open your ears, you might learn something new. So that's why I always listen to you. I might not agree, but there's sometimes where I'm like, oh yeah, he does have a point there. That's why I don't mind opening my ears and trying to learn something new. And that's what I appreciate about the channel. Yeah. And I appreciate you giving me this voice. Thank you very much, man. Y'all have a blessed day, man. Thanks.
You do the same, brother. Love you, man. Listen, man, what he just said at the end, that's just some real talk, man. That's just real talk. At the end of the day, that's that you see, they're the type of people I can hang with on a personal level, hang out with, just go chill with. Because those are the type of people that even if they disagree, it doesn't cause them to be closed-minded. I could say something on here right now about Xavier Howard, and even if he disagrees, at least he's the type of person that has the mind to say, even though I disagree, that's not going to stop me from hearing your explanation of why you feel that way. Because when people do that, you're going to shock yourself and realize there are times, not all the time, sometimes you're just spot on. You disagree and you're right for disagreeing. But there are times where you say, man, I never thought about that logic behind it. And it makes sense. And there's evidence to back it up. It kind of changed my mind about it. And those are the type of people I can hang out with. I can't hang out with these people who see the evidence in front of them, the facts, and they still want to stick with what they believe. Just not to be wrong. Just not to be wrong. Shout out to my boy Shake Money with the dropping that knowledge and his thoughts on this whole situation. And I'm gonna remember that 40 Shake. And I know you're good for it, Shake. But yeah, man, I appreciate him calling in. Big ups to him, man. Thanks for dropping that, man. All right, guys, we're gonna take on one more caller. Anyone else want to call in? The number is below. This is TD Fizz Talk. Make sure that you hit that like button on the channel, guys. CFL players, Saskatchewan. Man, y'all with these names. Hey, TD, I am overreacting, or can we confirm that the right side of the O-line with Tunsil and Reed is holding it down? Well, you said right side. Tunsil ain't holding it down. I mean, he's the left side. He's holding it down, but the left, not the right. We got a special guest. I'm already laughing. Hey, thank you for calling TD Fizz Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphins fans. You know what? Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Y'all let me know in the comment section who y'all think this is. Who do y'all think this is on the line? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Yeah, hold on. Don't say nothing. Y'all already laughing. Oh man. Come on, somebody know who this is on the line, man. I know we got a delay on the stream. No, it ain't Dougie
Hands
Dooley.
up.
Yeah, it's
Hands
Pete.
up.
It's
Hands
Pete.
up.
It's $100 Pete, y'all. Oh man, talk to me,
$100
Pete.
Pete is on the line.
Your boy did a little something today, man. He still ain't look better than Tannehill, but he did a little something today. Talk to me, Pete.
I've been working all day. I'm on the road. I hope you can hear me good.
Very good.
It's a disaster down here, raining and lightning everywhere in Miami. But is it really confirmed that Rosen is the starter already?
No, this video was about why I think that Monday they need to give him first team reps to see how he reacts to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't get ahead of yourself, Pete. Don't think you off the hook for the 100.
I was already taking that out of the savings right there. Like, let me go spend it on something else.
Oh man.
Fans up, baby. But Rosen, he lit it up in practice today, I heard, and I was watching his stream, and I was liking everything I heard, man. When those passes came on, that's the most important part right now is everything that counts.
Yeah, it's true, man. I just hope that he can build from this and don't go backwards when Monday comes. He's gonna have a day off to soak it in. He got to be feeling good for himself, having that off day tomorrow. But how will he? I believe they off tomorrow. I got to make sure. I think they're off tomorrow, and then they come back Monday. But how is he gonna react when he comes back fresh on Monday? All of their bodies are a little bit healed. You think he can pick up the momentum from here?
He's just warming up now. He's going to take off from here is the way I feel. He's getting a little bit more because of the playbook. He's learning it faster. It's progressing through his mind a little quicker. You know?
So
I feel like he's going to take off from here.
So what about Fitzpatrick, man? What do you think?
What was that?
What about Fitzpatrick? What do you think? What do you think he's going to do at this point?
I think Fitzpatrick just needs to do his job and coach that young man up for the next 2 years. Help him catch up on, little mistakes or little things that he does here and there. Also help out, making decisions on, offensive linemen and stuff like that in the rooms. And, Fitzpatrick has way more experience and he's seen what a good offensive line, what a bad offensive line looks like. So, these quarterbacks, they have those decisions at the end.
And I agree with you, man. This is the opportunity for him to be the ultimate mentor. The only part that me and you disagree about is the fact that he's also going to be mentoring from the field, on the field, with Rosen watching him. But you're spot on, man. You're spot on, Pete, man. This is good. At least one thing that I am happy and proud of with our team right now is that Rosen made this.
The most hated team in the NFL is the Miami Dolphins.
You better know it, and they hate us all the way since the 1972, man. That's when they started the real hate for us, back in 72. Right. But we're going to get back to those glory days and make more haters. And True said, by the way, there is camp tomorrow. So your boy will be at y'all tomorrow, too. I'm going to be at y'all every day anyway. But, yeah, we got camp tomorrow. And I don't think it's pads. They ain't going to pad it up 2 days in a row. Do you know that a lot of people don't even realize that teams only put on pads like less than a handful of times a season? Like literally, out of the entire season, teams like wear pads in practice, like I'm talking about full contact practice with pads on, less than 10 times or something like that. I'll look up the exact number, but people don't even know that. That's something that they agreed to with the last collective bargaining agreement because the players are like, they're beat up too much. So the NFL said, okay, you only practice like 5 or 6 times in full contact pads, but the coaches have to decide when they do that. People don't even realize. I never knew that. Yeah, during the regular season, there's weeks where they don't even go all out full contact. It's just all drills and walkthroughs and they contact but not hit because of pads.
So, what was Gase's schedule last year? When he had the players get off only on Friday, so he would practice was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah, but the thing is,
and the Thursday is pretty much a walkthrough.
Yeah, exactly. But no, the NFL in today, Pete, everything is a walkthrough. They don't practice full pads and hit. I mean, they may put on full pads, but the contact, the NFL actually has a representative at every practice making sure. Literally.
No, that's 100%.
It's a rule. It's part of it because, the players would sue the NFL if a team went over the amount of times they're allowed to actually have full contact. This is something they agreed in the last CBA. And a lot of people don't even know that about football. These teams don't practice like they did today. These teams only practice like that a handful of times for the full season. The whole season, Pete.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought they would be going in hard every practice, trying to get better even through the season.
You ever notice during regular season, all the highlights of practice or on the local news is always them in shorts or this and that and this? I mean, your mind probably says, oh, they doing their walkthroughs and stuff like that. No, that's practice. That's practice. These guys don't get physical until the game. Literally. A lot of people need to understand that about football. That's why training camp is so important. But the coaches have to pick and choose when they're going to do full contact practices. And they only have that certain amount of time. So they got to manage that the right way, man. Breaks on Monday. Great to know.
I see what you mean. About this linebacker that Rip was talking about in the comments. Shout out to Rip on that Sam guy.
Sam, yeah, man.
It's starting to look like he's going to lock up an outside linebacker position.
Yeah, hey,
when we do the 3-4, Chico and Raekwon in the middle. I'm not sure. He looks like he has good size on him.
Yeah, he's been playing middle linebacker.
That's unreal.
If I'm not mistaken, let me say this. It depends on the package. People have to understand that as well. Depending on the linebacker package, people need to understand there's some packages where we don't run a nickel. But
what I think people need to understand, especially all the Fins fan, is it's Flores time, and we're gonna look for the most versatile players we can get. We do not like you keep saying trading Kenny Stills and all that, but Kenny Stills, he can run routes, he's fast, and he can block. He's pretty big. But Jakeem Grant, he's a little small. That's a little Adam Gase guy, open space guy.
Small, no power, only weapon is speed in hands.
Yeah. We both spotted that out in the Patriots game with him getting jammed up at the line. He couldn't even get off. Yeah. Tannehill was forced to hold steady in the pocket because no receiver was getting open. Yep. There was nothing for him to throw to. And he went straight panic mode.
Yep, but they want to blame Tannehill, but I'll get off of that.
No, that's a different topic,
I know. It's one I don't feel like getting into today. I'm already worn out from these kids from this splash pad.
I'm so excited, and the new dynasty is here for Miami. Josh Rosen jerseys are in stock, and they're going to be going a lot in Miami. I can see Rosen jerseys being sold soon all over Miami as soon as it's confirmed.
Well, do me a favor. Don't buy me one of those until we know.
We're going to know pretty soon. You got me on this one. I was like, oh, my God. And then as soon as I clicked on the stream, you're saying Pete need to call in. I'm like, oh, I'm going to call in. I thought he was the starter. Someone confirmed it, and you were live about to tell us everything.
No, I just feel like they need to give him the first team reps on tomorrow.
First 100%.
Team reps. They need to give him to him and see how he handles it.
Regardless. That was going to come regardless.
Yeah, well, I don't know about all that, but we'll see. We'll see, Pete.
I heard he threw a touchdown pass on your stream to what's the backup tight end?
O'Leary.
AJ Derby? Nick O'Leary. Yeah.
And let me correct you on that. Let me correct you on that, Pete. I'm starting to feel like O'Leary is not the backup tight end.
O'Leary's versatile.
I'm starting to feel like he's not the backup anymore. With what he's been doing so far in camp, he's been doing it all week, and now the pads are on, and he was doing it. I'm just saying.
You know what? After you telling me that, it's gonna be truly sad to see Gesicki become a bust in this system if he does because of his versatility. He's only one-dimensional. He's pretty much a big, slow receiver.
I hope.
And Gesicki also had trouble getting off of the jam.
Well, which is true too. Now let's get it right. Let's not act like Gesicki is as big as we keep making him seem. I mean, I constantly look at Gesicki's body build. He's no Gronk.
Gesicki's just overhyped with basketball shorts on. With basketball shorts on, he's super unstoppable. That's it.
I'm not
you put pads on him and you play and you play technique ball on him and you jam him up, you play up close, I think he's going to be scared. We might have a position battle there. I honestly thought we didn't.
I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not even going to argue with you on that one. I can't sit here and make a compelling case to say that you're wrong.
We might, because if he doesn't become more versatile than what he is, if he cannot run block, I like all his athleticism, but I don't know. He needs to be more versatile.
Yes, I agree, man. But thanks for calling in, Pete. As always, man, make sure you save up them pennies, man. That jersey gonna cost.
Fins up. And you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll be looking forward to seeing more of your live stream.
Appreciate you, bro. Love you. I'll talk to you later.
Take care, brother. Bye-bye.
All right. Guys, I'm about to end the stream. That was the 2 calls I wanted to take on this stream. But a huge topic that I'm going to be talking about really soon. I just saw it in the comment section from Travis UM. But Travis, you're not the only one who feels this way, but I kind of totally disagree, and I'm going to give my logic why on another video at some time in the near future, because this is a topic we need to discuss, and I'm going to talk about it and give y'all my thoughts so you can make your own conclusion. Sound like a plane going by. I want to give you my thoughts so you can make your own conclusion, because there is this notion out here now that speed is winning the NFL today. There is this notion that speed is winning the NFL today. And I don't know if Chris is on this stream. Chris also sent me a long message about it as well, with the QBs and the speed and the mobile QBs are the new era. I really do think you're wrong. And I'm not going to talk about it right now, but I'm going to say this brief thing before people just close their mind. No, TD, that is correct. I know what you mean when you say that, but you're saying it for the wrong reason. People have this perception that speed is taking over the NFL as far as the mobile QBs and things like that, because a lot of teams are doing it. If that's your reasoning, a lot of teams are going this direction now, so that's what's taking over the NFL. You're right by a lot of teams are going in that direction, but you're wrong when you say it's taking over the NFL. And I'll explain why in another stream. And I'm going to come with evidential facts on why that's not the case. Man, I just feel like I want to talk about it now, but I'm not, man. I'm not. I'm going to come at y'all with that one. I'm going to go check to see, because we're supposed to be going to see The Lion King with the babies. We were supposed to do it earlier this week, but they were like, no, wait till the weekend when everybody's together. I could have been live all night, but y'all already know TD don't blink whenever it's family time, so I got to go take care of business, make sure we get the babies a great night, so they can go see The Lion King and enjoy that. We're going to be with the family again, probably go have dinner and come back in, and hopefully I can go live again. I'm not going to guarantee it. Or if I go in there right now and they're like, yeah, we're not going to leave for another hour, your boy will be live again right away. But y'all already know, man, it's TD Fans Talk. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please hit that like button. We're trying to get 200 likes on this video. Show your love, show your support. It's your boy. Love y'all. Thank y'all for all the callers, and thank you to everybody who donates to the channel. Peace. I'm out, y'all.